So John Hickson, living at Baldry here, Castle Hill. We bought this place sort of 16 months ago, and yeah, we're just trying to learn how to farm it really profitably.
Yeah, so we're running a kind of self-replacing merino enterprise here, joining shade over half of our ewes to a terminal, and then we're trading cattle opportunistically on the side. We tend to sell our terminal lambs as stores kind of at the end of spring, whenever spring cuts out, and then keeping merino wethers, usually shearing them once and selling them. Yeah, it's the system that we're trying here, but we're probably going to change that a bit over the next few years as we get used to a new environment, really. I feel like there's probably always been pressures in farming, like farmers have probably always dealt with variable climates. I feel like if you wanted an easy industry or lifestyle, maybe you wouldn't always go and pick farming, but over a long term, as a long-term investment, farming or agriculture in general and land has been a good vehicle to accumulate wealth.
You know, my experience in the southern environments is very limited. We're, joined the local benchmarking group to try and see how we're comparing against other people in the district that are running similar enterprises. For us being new to the district, there's a lot of benefit in that, in not just comparing, I suppose, it's actually seeing what enterprises are profitable. We've got a lot to learn and see how other people are doing stuff, and trying to find a few, people we might follow a bit more closely, talk to, contacts, and just, how are you doing it, and trying to design systems that will work well for us too.
We don't have any local knowledge really, and so as Dad said, we're trying to learn about a southern system, so we're probably trying to fast track that 50 years of experience or 30 years of experience that we don't have here. So yeah, I feel like that going off farm and speaking to people, yeah, it's really important for us. Like, you could speak to 50 people in this area and get 50 different opinions about what we should be doing, but you go in there and you see how everyone's actually going, and you can ask the people who are actually doing well and go, well, why did this work, why did this not work, and kind of say, yeah, pass the noise a bit.
We're dealing with actual data in there, and so you can go to the pub, you can go to the football, and everyone's sold the top price pen of lambs or the top price pen of calves, but that doesn't necessarily translate to profit. I think a lot of it has come back to that productivity is a big part of it, and price is something largely out of our control. So you find that actually we're always talking about price, but it's really production and working out how to run the actual numbers of stock that are going to make us profitable, and trying to do that in the least cost manner, I think, and keeping your costs under control, and also keeping yourself resilient against tough seasons. Well, I think everyone will learn a lot from each other for why numbers are good, why numbers are bad, and we'll find there's a lot of stories to all that.
Every industry, like, there's access to so much data, and yeah, like, one of our problems is but so much data, you can put it in every platform, but you spend a lot of time trying to put all this data in, and sometimes it's not actually in a usable format to get back out, or something that's actually adding any value to your business. Whereas, yeah, by putting this data into the benchmarking group, we're hoping to get out, probably looking at the key figures or the key performance indicators that we want to look at, yeah, for our business. Hopefully we can fast track a few mistakes and learn from other people what they've done well and what they've done wrong, and yeah, really learn what I suppose decisions or what things in this environment are really driving profit, and what the best producers around here are doing that's really making them successful compared to, say, the average. Yeah, so probably just trying to look at those best performers and, yeah, potentially model a business or pick out the parts of their business that we want to model here on farm.
So I hope in 3 years' time we're well on that track. We're a profitable business, and we're in a position where we can expand our business.